Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Food Talk TV. I'm Daphne Brogdon at DaphBrog on TikTok. Food Talk TV is the longest running live cooking shows on TikTok. We've been here since 2021. I wasn't even here in 2021, but Food Talk TV was. How awesome is that? Okay, let's see. Oh, I've set up my iPad so I can try to see things without my glasses, which would be very exciting. But anyway, thanks for joining today. I am going to be making shepherd's pie, but not just any shepherd's pie. A shepherd's pie for that person who says, I have this on hand and this on hand, and it doesn't exactly fix. It doesn't exactly go with the recipe, but I'm going to show how it can be adapted. And I'm adapting it essentially with some Italian ingredients and trying to make it English. I love the Bee Gees, but they're a little loud right now. Alexa, turn down by 2. Okay, so people are coming in here. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You guys are so smart. You're all ready. Good afternoon. Hi. You're already clicking the screen. Good, good, good. That's fantastic. We have a lot of regulars here, but we're always open to having some new people. Oh my God, and there's the Mustard Queen. She's joined the team. You can watch Mustard Queen on Food Talk TV on Saturday. She does some great stuff. She's also kind of our den mother. So if you know anybody who happens to be home right now who loves cooking, please share this video. Give us a follow. And also my channel is at Food Talk, and I have a YouTube channel called Daphne Dishes Again, and I call it that because I used to have a Food Network show called Daphne Dishes. Then there was a pause, and so it's Daphne Dishes Again. See how I did that? I know, and they say blondes aren't smart. Of course, I'm not really blonde, but there we go. Now, I don't know why I wanted to follow along. It's funny that it's not registering on my TikTok account that we're live, because that's what I wanted to do, was watch it. Very strange. Very strange. I wonder why that's happening. That's such a disappointment, because I had this all set up here so I could watch it. All right, so let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is for an easy shepherd's pie. Now, as you know, shepherd's pie is a classic British Isles dish. Some people say it's from England. Some people say, no, the origins are Irish, or it could even be Scottish. That is all my heritage: Irish, Scottish, English. But I'm engaged to an Italian, so we've been having a lot of Italian food. What's this saying? Call me Birdie. Oh, wait, hang on a second. It says, that's been happening to me. I just go to the actual page and then you'll see the live. Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you're right. Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, now I'll be able to see. Wow. Thank you so much. And now I can see. Isn't that exciting? I'm so jealous of younger Daphne who didn't need glasses. And had a flatter stomach. But there you go. That's what happens with menopause. Anyway, so one of the key ingredients of shepherd's pie is the mashed potatoes. Now, to make a really good mashed potatoes, not the flakes out of the box, it's a bit time intensive. So I wanted to figure out kind of an easier way to do mashed potatoes, because they are a crowd pleaser. I mean, everybody loves mashed potatoes. Am I right? Everybody loves mashed potatoes. Been doing that. Oh, yes. Oh, good, good, good. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, yeah, keep tapping the screen, and then we also have the little finger hearts as the reward, which I think is about 5 cents. So that would be great to help support Food Talk TV be found by the algorithm gods. So what I did was, oh, I'm sure you guys have had this experience. You're like, I have potatoes. Okay, you do this, you go, oh, I have potatoes, no problem. And then you look at them and they're like this. Not so much. But I had small potatoes, which were fine and had not started growing roots and horns yet. So I parboil them to kind of get this going, because I don't want to be cut short. So I'm going to drain the potatoes. Drain. There's a little water, it's okay. So yeah, you could have a russets, and you could peel the russets and boil the russets. Time, lots and lots of time. Or you can use these small little white potatoes and boil them and then mash them. But you'll notice I'm leaving all the skins because it's fine. I'm still going to add the butter and the cream. People are still going to be happy at dinner tonight. And I've got one of those days where after I do the live, I am racing between various appointments for my kids and running around. So I won't be back until it's time to eat. So I have to have something that's going to be raring to go. Put all my effort in now. So that's looking pretty good. I don't mind some skins. Let's see. Oh, you love the skins. Good. I know it's one of those things where, like, you know, when we were kids and parents would say, no, all the vitamins are in the skins. I don't think that's true. Can somebody look that up? Yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm seeing. I'm going in between my two screens here, but it's all right. All right. It's funny on the iPad. It just automatically the comments come up, but not so much on the phone. But there is a delay. There is a delay. It's interesting. All right, so we've got that. Oh, the other thing I'm going to make y'all is my most TikTokable, my most popular recipe. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to have this on, I think. I don't know. Taylor, should I have it on or not? On? Off. Seems like I need it today. It's kind of sunny. I put the paper on my window. Lots of salt. Don't skimp on the salt with mashed potatoes. You'll regret it. Yeah, it's fine for now. I know it's funny how it wasn't fine other times. I agree. Okay, it's fine for now. So, lots and lots of salt. And then we're going to go with the butter and cream. I was softening up my butter on the stove. I wonder if I should nuke it a little bit. Just going to nuke it a second. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's the weather? How's it going? So we have a nice sunny day in Los Angeles, although I have to tell you, I have been a little annoyed the last couple of years as I've realized, because I'm from Los Angeles, it's colder here than it used to be. And I thought, is this just me getting older and, like, you know, being one of those ladies that's like, where's my sweater? Because I've never been like that. Then I went on an almanac. It is like, compared to like when I was a kid, like 1980, 1981 to now, it is colder. It never was in the 50s when I was growing up. I didn't even own socks until I went to college. And now it's regularly in the 50s. And I know, cry me a river, you all that lived with, like, you know, real Four Seasons. But too much salt. I don't think so. No such thing. No, disagree. Sorry, Michael. I think it's going to be also because I'm putting in unsalted butter. So we're going to give that a little thing. I've got to put paper on my microwave because the lights, you know, we've got a very, very fancy studio here. Actually, this is where I shot my Food Network show, Daphne Dishes. Oops. And the window has always been a bit of a problem for that. Oh, you're in Iowa? It was 78 yesterday and snow today. Talk about global weirding. I mean, that's what they say. It's not global warming, it's global weirding. That's what I think is interesting. And for me, as I get become an old lady, I want to be closer to the equator. I'm planning my future old lady escape. Okay. So, stick of butter. And let's just keep mashing that in. So my late husband, some of you have heard me talk about Mark Peel, who's a fantastic, famous California chef. And he's the one who really taught me how to do, like, the classic mashed potatoes, which when he does it, he puts it through a ricer and da-da-da-da and all that stuff. But he finally put in his last cookbook his mashed potato recipe, because he's like, everybody would just flip out if they knew how much butter and cream it takes to have tasty mashed potatoes. But I will let you know. Salt is not good for you. Let me tell you something, Michael. Everything in moderation. I was raised by a super healthy mom who followed Pritikin. I don't know if you remember Pritikin from like 70s, 80s. She didn't put salt in anything. She didn't put salt in turkey soup. It was inedible. There's a reason, you know, Europeans got in their boats and went all over the world to find salt and spices, because flavorful food is better. Yes, that's true. You have to be nice. Oh, hi, Forge. Forge, I keep wanting to talk to you. I have a really hard time with the Discord. Oh, hi, Shyla. Welcome. Welcome, Shyla. I'm Daphne Brogdon, and I am one of many cooks here on Food Talk TV. We are the longest running live cooking programming on TikTok. And today I'm making shepherd's pie. I'm also going to be making my crowd-pleasing lemon ricotta dip because I'm having a party this Saturday. I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, so you're going to see me cook, and other times you're going to see other people cook. Later today, Mama T is going to do, in the afternoon, she's got a cooking show. So now it's just simple as can be, right? You got your basic, your cream, your I'll try it. Okay, I'm going to say something. Michael might have been a little bit right. I might have just done a tad bit too much salt. But I think when it's all put together, it's going to be good. So let's do the carrots. I put the milk, I'll put the cream back. Ah, darn it. Now I got to wash those. I tried to pre-cut some of my carrots, and I'm losing some of them. My dog will eat vomit, but he's not going to eat those carrots. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Don't notice that I have socks and sandals. I look like a German tourist. Wait, did I get it all? No. All right, gotta wash it. Hang on, stand by. Keep tapping the screen here on Food Talk TV. Tapping the hearts, the rewards. Yes, shepherd's pie, right? It's comfort food. So I actually was going to make it because we have we have a good community here in my land. So, okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to make, for shepherd's pie, I'll show you exactly how I'm doing it. I like about that size. Oh, darn it. I need another saucepan. Just a moment, please. Okay, get this good and hot. Could have done that before. Anyway, still learning the live programming. So I was saying, I was going to be making this for neighbors. So we have these neighbors who really, it's just been a perfect storm. The husband is going through chemo, and then his wife had foot surgery, so she's on crutches with like one of those big boots, and they have no family in town to help them. So we started a meal train, and also one neighbor is being so good about walking their dog and so forth. The good news is so anyway, I said, oh, I'll bring dinner Wednesday. But I ended up making a meatloaf last night, so or else this was going to be for them, because I thought because of his chemo, they said he can't have pasta was one thing. I don't know, I can't remember. There was a few other restrictions, but somehow this fit the bill. And also they said he was really enjoying mashed potatoes, so that's what made me think of it. So instead I made some mashed potatoes and meatloaf last night, so that's ready to go for them. But I probably for the next few weeks I'll be cooking dinner for them on Wednesdays. Okay, so let's see. Great. So I'm just cutting the carrots, and then I'm going to blanch them, and then we're going to saute them. So let me tell you one of the tricks that I'm doing with this shepherd's pie. So as before mentioned, I am of British Isles descent, but my fiance is Italian, and because of that, we get to eat a lot of good Italian food, which to me is great. But my kids have started to say they're getting a little sick of Italian food, particularly pasta. So while he buys or makes Italian food for us, so I was like, ooh, so basically I have this really good Italian bolognese sauce, which takes forever to make. But then instead of like, I'm sick of pasta, whatever. So I'm gonna try to Englishify, that's not a word, I'm gonna try to Englishify this bolognese. Oh, thanks, Kaz. Thanks for being my my biggest gifter last night on my live. It was a good live. It wasn't big for rewards, but I really appreciated this part. Anyway, so I'm going to Englishify bolognese because always cook with what's on hand. I am the leftover queen. I am the queen of leftovers. A festival of leftovers. And I'm just chopping the carrots. And there is some very diced up carrots already in the bolognese, but I think shepherd's pie to me needs peas and carrots, and I need to see them. Hi, Trini! Okay, for those of you who are new here, Trini is one of our cooks on FoodTokTV, and she's a lot of fun, and she's prolific. She goes live a lot on her channel and here, so do check her out. She's on tomorrow on FoodTokTV, that's right, but on even more on her own. So Trini, I'm making shepherd's pie, and I'm making it with some leftover Italian bolognese, and I'm also going to make my lemon ricotta dip. And I'm making the dip in anticipation of my party this Saturday, because this Saturday is my birthday. And I'm doing the 90s theme. Remember the 90s theme party? And so what I've asked people is I said, I'm paying for a bartender. So I was at Costco yesterday getting all that alcohol. I hate going to Costco. But I had to get all of that. Oh, Mommy T, you're so great. Thanks so much. And we'll come back here in a few hours and you can see her cook. So I did all that. So I'm doing it. But what I said to people is, don't give me a present. Just bring like an app or a bottle to share, you know, because I need, unless someone's going to help me pay my mortgage, I don't really need anything. So that's why I want to make my lemon ricotta dip, which is my most closest to like a viral video I've ever had on TikTok. I have it pinned on my account. On Daphne Brog. On the Daphne Brog. Sorry, just doing the carrots. Just doing the carrots here. Trini, how's Texas? What's happening in Texas? How's the weather? I just heard that it's snowing in Iowa right now. It's sunny in Los Angeles. And then one of my best friends from when I lived in San Francisco is coming down for the party, which is so much fun. I'm so excited. You know what I was thinking about apropos of 90s? Is chokers. Remember how chokers were a big deal? But the thing is, if I wear a choker now, I feel like it shows up my crepey neck. Oh, it's hot in Texas. See? Gosh, you just never know. All right, let's throw these carrots in here. Kind of blanch them. The blanching of the carrots. Wait, I missed a few. Okay, you start there. Carrots, and then we're going to move on to the saute of the onions. You know, it's funny, when I do my food videos for my YouTube channel, Daphne Dishes, I feel like I spent so much time when I was starting doing that with like, here's me cutting the onions, here's me, and I'm like, everybody gets the cutting the onions. We don't need to keep showing the cutting the onions. It's not that interesting. Okay. Yeah, Mama T, what are you cooking tonight? Good question. It's been in the 60s, but really windy. Oh yeah, you know, it was windy here too. And I have 13 palm trees. I call my property 13 Palms. Like it's like South Fork. This is 13 palms. Nobody will take this property from me. If I live my life like it was an 80s nighttime soap opera. Oh God, if I could only. That'd be awesome. Anyway, so let's go to onions. Windy. Windy, at least it has a motion. Sometimes it's kind of fun to have a little wind. Oh, hi, baby grande. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. This is FoodTokTV. We are the longest running live cooking content creators here on TikTok, and I am one of many cooks. Every day you will see different cooks here in this space. So please come back. But today I'm making shepherd's pie and a lemon ricotta dip. I'm also going to give you guys an update on my chickens who are doing great. And I think we'll have time to go back and a little visit to the hen house. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so we got that set up. Okay, here's, oh, let me show you, actually. So this is what I'm getting now from my chickens. I have 6 chickens, and I couldn't believe it this morning when we went out. There were 6 eggs. This is a first. There were 4 eggs, then there were 5 eggs, and now, oh, Trini, thank you. Oh, Fran's here. All right, now the party can start. Oh, what did you miss? You didn't miss anything, baby grand. I'm just starting to get going here. But, so besides the fact that eggs are expensive now, and now I have my own, I know these are fed with our own grains, leftover vegetables, so forth. So yeah, we're pretty excited. And I just gave a bunch to my neighbor because I was a little worried, like, oh, are they making noise? She goes, no, 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 I barely hear them when I do. It's a sweet little sound, and so that's great. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe next week I'm going to do a very egg-centered dish. Because now I'm so, like, I'm the queen of eggs. I'm so rich with eggs. I'll make a souffle. I'll make something exciting. All right, so here's my leftover bolognese, which I packaged and I had this frozen for a couple weeks. Oh, what did you say? Country, I love our eggs, and we also give the extra away. Oh, you do? Oh, my God, I could totally geek out and have an egg conversation with you. Like, one thing I noticed was the shells were super thin, so I read up and said you need to feed them oyster shells. So I got a bag of crushed oyster shells, and the shells are stronger. I don't know if you noticed that as well, Country. And yeah, okay, so there you go. So we've got the carrots, and now I'm going to move my mashed potatoes out of here. And of course, you know, all cultures have some kind of casserole, some sort of thing on thing. What did I do last week? Oh no, I did Persian food. But you think about like Greek food, like moussaka, or you know what? I was gonna make moussaka. I love moussaka. My kids don't like it. One kid doesn't like cinnamon, and one kid doesn't like eggplant. I don't get not liking eggplant, because eggplant to me is just a sponge. It just takes on the taste of whatever you're making. So, 86 moussaka and winter shepherd's pie. Oh, well, yes, we have the same problem of some. Thank you. Yeah. So apparently it's a calcium deficiency when they have that. So my boyfriend works at a restaurant. He brought home some oyster shells, and he was like pounding them away. But they, you know, they need to be small in the bag. But for about $8 I found online, you could get like about a bag this big of crushed oyster shells. So I mix a little bit of that into their feed. Yeah. All right, some olive oil. I can't remember. Did I make that olive oil? Did I make an olive oil cake last week? I thought I did, because it was such a crowd pleaser. Oh my God. Everybody in my family, I took it to the doctor's office when I had an appointment. Everybody loved it. I got to make it again. I think that's going to become one of my marquee recipes. Onion. I get confused when I'm talking. Hi, welcome to Food Talk TV. If you're just tuning in, I'm Daphne Brogdon. I'm making shepherd's pie. Do you like that? Like I just like a robot reloading. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. I want to make it a little chunky. All right, good enough. Good enough. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Daphne, how can you make an Italian bolognese seem like an English meat sauce when Italian food is far more flavorful than English food? I'd say you're right. But what I'm going to do is it's also what I'm going to add. I'm going to add some thyme. I'm going to add some parsley. And by the way, these are all from my garden. Although my parsley is not so great right now. I have kind of a squirrel issue with my garden. I'm going to have to address that. Oh, thank you, Fran. Thank you for saying I'm hilarious. I love my gas stove, says Baby Grande. I won't cook on anything else. I don't care. This is going to be, you know, you think, what is the issue that's going to take you to the barricades? Protecting my gas stove is going to take me to the barricades. If I don't, you could say I'm going to be in a mansion and it's an electric stove. I'd be like, no thanks, I'm out, not doing it. Hey, are you guys like me and you have like 2 junk kitchen drawers? And it's so funny because I've got this junky kitchen drawer, this junky kitchen drawer, but I know what goes in it. So it's like, you know, when you go, oh my God, why would they put the wooden spoon in that drawer when obviously everybody knows the wooden spoons go in that drawer? Duh. That's why it's so hard when you have to cook in somebody else's kitchen. All right, making the carrots translucent. I mean the carrots, the onions. I'm going to drain the carrots. I just wanted to soften these up. Keep tapping that screen. All right, so carrots. Can you guys see this all right? Yeah. Oh, what just came in? Baby Grande. Oh my God, aren't you sweet? My new favorite viewer. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. All right, some moisture here is going to cook off. Oh, I forgot to say, it's time to cook. I love this thing. I want more sound effects. Probably the problem with watching too many TikTok videos is that then in real life, when people are talking, you're like, I'm sort of hearing you, but if you could just have like a headline come in or some effect or some photo to pop up to underscore what you're saying to me, it would really help me with saying it. Okay, hang on. What did I miss here? What you making? Oh, hi, Marcia. I am making shepherd's pie, and I'm going to make my lemon ricotta dip. Oh, I had little dogs. Oh, we were just wondering, Mama T, what you were going to make later. You have 2.5 junk drawers. How do you have a half junk drawer? I want to know how that works. I wish they would make a gas stove and an electric oven together. Misty, that's crazy. Now, why would you want an electric? I mean, you kind of have, I have that because I have a gas oven and then I can put it on convection in which the air is blowing around. Maybe that's what you mean. That is good, and that can expedite baking. Oh, sure. Oh my God, I'm just like breezing along here like I got all the time in the world. You know why? Because the bolognese is already made, so I feel like I'm just gonna relax here. Oh, what happened? A gas oven is horrible for baking. What? A gas oven is horrible for baking? Why do you say that? I never heard that. I don't know if I believe that. I'd like to know. Cooking yum, what you making today? Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for supporting Food Talk TV with your taps on the screens and your rewards. Appreciate it. And if you have anything that you would like me to make, you know, send a message, and I'm very open on Wednesday midday is my cooking day. Okay, so now let's add some of our parsley and thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. But I'm not adding sage or rosemary. Should I? I don't know, I feel like that would be overpowering. I think it's too much for this dish. Why do I keep looking there? Okay, I'm still trying to get used to my 2 screens. The heat goes on and off, but stays consistent with an electric. Interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm sort of knee-jerk anti-electric. I mean, for a stove, I think it's great. You know what you could do? I was just thinking. There's those kitchens where there's like a stove, an oven on a wall, and then somebody has and then you have a stovetop. Maybe you could have a gas stovetop, and you could have an electric oven. I bet you could do that. In California, and this is one of my beefs with, one of my many beefs with our legislature, that they passed a law a while ago saying that if any new construction, you had to have an electric oven, electric stove, on some stupid misguided idea that somehow that's going to be just that real clincher for global warming. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to make any new construction. Thank goodness, I built a back house before this law. I hope they change it. That's a stupid law. Misty, my gas stove is rather new and it works fine. Also self-cleaning oven. Yeah, I mean, mine works well, especially if I put on the convection. I think that really makes a difference. It makes it much more efficient. Okay, I'm just chopping up some parsley here. Really need some more parsley. I would put more parsley in, but it's not in the cards for my winter, not quite spring garden. Oh, wait a minute. I think tomorrow is the solstice, right? No, the 21st. 21st will be spring. And my birthday's the 22nd. All right, happy birthday, I know, thanks. And now I'm gonna add my previously frozen bolognese, which takes so it definitely has Italian smell. So how are we gonna, obviously you would put you would use tomato paste for a shepherd's pie beef mixture, but there's probably more seasoning than otherwise. But one thing that's gonna make it British that I'm gonna add is Worcestershire sauce. And I would highly recommend for the home cook, always have Worcestershire sauce on hand. And I'll tell you why. Why, Daphne? Why should you have Worcestershire sauce on hand? Thanks for asking. It's umami. You know, with one of the great flavors of the world that we only kind of discovered a while ago is umami flavor. And Worcestershire sauce has that, probably because it has some anchovy in it. Anchovy has umami. Now, most people get, oh, anchovy. I mean, I love anchovy. You just put so little, people don't even know what's in there, but they can taste the difference. But this is a great thing to have on hand. It can keep it in your fridge for months. And that's going to give it that kind of HP steak sauce, British kind of flavor. Get it away from the Italian flavor. Happy Hatch Day early. Oh my God, I've never heard of Happy Hatch Day. I would love that. That is so cute. And actually, no kidding, here's some Daphne Brogdon trivia. I was born in my caul, which means my amniotic sac. My mother's water never broke. And so I came out, which in olden times used to mean like I would be like, it would say like I have magical powers. Who says I don't? I just got to tap into them. So it was very special. And my mom, I was her youngest. She had already had, a bunch of babies, natural childbirth, very tough Minnesotan gal. And she got this young doctor who was like, she was at UCLA. She was a young resident who didn't have much experience. So I'm born in my caul, and of course you got to pop it because like my oxygen's going to run out. And he was hesitating. He was kind of like, what do I do? And she's on her back being like, puncture it. And finally he punctured it. And she goes, next time I have a baby, I'm bringing a knitting needle. Kind of tough broad my mom was. Now she's still alive. She's frail. I spent a lot of time with her. But anyway, I love that story. Okay, so this is good. And we got the taters. So now we can assemble. It's really an assemblage, right? Okay. Oh wait, I should taste it to see how successful my... Yeah, you know what? The Worcestershire made a big difference. It made it a little less Italian, which sounds funny. I was so hoping when I did 23andMe I was going to have some hidden exotic DNA. I didn't. I had like 2% French, 1% Italian. All the rest was the British, Scottish, Irish that we had anticipated. Okay, so you can see, flatten that out. That went a little carrot heavy. That's all right. And got a lot of mashed potatoes here. You literally did hatch. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I thought of it when you said that. I think that's such a cute thing to say, especially being a chicken owner now. Okay, so you're seeing how I'm spreading out. And it doesn't matter. See, it's fine. It's that they're chunky and they got the skins. It's still going to be good. Even that salt's going to work out, Michael. I love a one-pan meal, don't you? Because you make a protein and then you go, oh, I gotta make them vegetables. God, I'll be the worst mother if I don't. Oh, it's all in there. The vegetables are already in there. Yay. All right, almost. Okay, so we've got the layer of meat, the layer of potatoes, and now let's put it in the oven. Since we've been talking about convection, I have it heated up, and I'm going to put it in the convection. All right, let me taste this. Let me taste the sauce here. Oh, it's good. I don't know about you, I'm never hungry when I first wake up. I have to force myself to eat just to take my vitamins. I didn't take my vitamins. I gotta take my vitamins. I need some water too. Hang on. Oh, I hate when my sphincter comes out. Taking vitamins. Oh my God, they're like horse pills. Okay, so shepherd's pie is in the oven, and now we're going to move on to my most successful TikTok recipe, the lemon ricotta dip. Not quite sure. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Of the recipe somewhere. Oh, yes, sorry, I didn't already send it up, but all the recipes are on our website, FoodTokTV. And you know, I know there's this whole other thing I'm supposed to say about like, if you become a subscriber and you can access stuff, maybe somebody who's here can say it in the comments, because I totally forgot that information. Taylor, maybe you can say that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm bumping the lemon ricotta dip now, so it'll be on the front page. Oh, good, good, good. FoodTokTV.com. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. It takes a village for Daphne Brogdon to do a live here on Food Talk TV. All right, let me just clear this out of the way. And here's the deal with this recipe. Oops, I need that one clear. Now some potato. So, I did a fundraiser for my kids' school, and it was kind of a mommy drinking night, because mommies need to get together and drink. And I said, first rule, after the first 10 minutes, I don't want to hear anything about your kids or your husband. It's all about us. And they love that. They love that. And I had an Italian theme. Duh. I said to my co-host, bring an appetizer. And my friend Kim said, what should I bring? And I said, oh, do like a lemon ricotta dip. Kind of thinking I'm just throwing her a nothing thing. Meanwhile, I'm making all of this effort on this fried chicken, whatever. I put a lot of effort into something else. Well, everybody loved the lemon ricotta dip. So I was like, why did I give that little gem away? And so since then, every party I make a lemon ricotta dip, and it's gone. It is absolutely gone. It's super easy to make. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, dang it. Did I use all the time? Shoot, I need time for this. Okay, we have to go back out in the garden. Let's go. Let's go, gang. We're going on a field trip. Because I have to have time. It's a key ingredient. It's a key ingredient. But you'll see what a beautiful day it is today, and you'll also see that my yard looks kind of like crap because it was raining. And you know how your yard looks so terrible in the winter, and then you go, oh my God, I got to come out and make it look presentable again, because hopefully it'll be warm and I'll have people here. So here's my thyme. So let's get some of this. Oh, it's so nice and warm. I just want to sit out. I don't want to spend the rest of the day in the car, but I know that is what's going to happen. You know, and I always try to remember, yeah, but my kids one day, they'll be on their own. I won't be driving them around, and I'll miss it. Will I? Will I miss it? I mean, when they talk to me, I guess. They don't always talk to me. All right. And now we're back. I thought you meant time and wondered what Babs was. Oh, very funny. I know, right? I don't think Babs is here. Oh, you can see my fancy window dressing there. All right. Oh, there we go. We're back. We're back. No, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. All right, let me just rinse this off. This probably has LA pollution on it. If you're just joining, this is Food Talk. If you're just joining, this is Food Talk TV, and I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network. I used to be somebody. All right, so first and easiest, just a big clump, ricotta. That's it. You can make this so fast. Then, about, what is this, third of a cup, grated Parmesan. And then we're going to scrape some thyme in here. Does anybody have any fun plans for the week? Tonight is actually kind of like our Friday night, whatever. It's the only night my fiance has off a week, so we're going to go out later. I think like 8:30, we're going to go to this wine bar I really like. I just don't have the tolerance that I used to. I'm already thinking that, like, ooh, half a glass, I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. I keep hoping that's going to make me thinner. Oh, my friend sent me the funniest card. Wait, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, shoot. Anyway, it's a picture of like a chubby dog, and it says, "It's all fun and games until your metabolism slows down." So true. So true. Okay, so we're going to thyme, and then we need olive oil. We're gonna take a little trip across the. I want you to see the magic here in the blender. Okay, let me see how I do this, because it's kind of fun to actually. Yeah, I think that'll work. I hope it does. It did well in the video I did of it. Okay. There we go. And oh, I hate when it doesn't catch. It looks so magic when it does. I feel like lately well, that was scary. I feel like my blender's not catching the way it used to. Is there a secret to the whole blender catching? Okay, wait, there. Let's try that. Okay, I'm annoyed. This is usually, it's like this beautiful swirl. If you see the video I did on this, which is pinned on my account, Daphne Brog, it's a beautiful swirl. Why isn't it swirling? Swirl! Dang it. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Okay, let's try one more time here. Come on, swirl. Well, you have a 40-year-old blender. I guess that happens. I'm a little annoyed. Not as annoyed as what I yesterday or last week was when my Persian rice didn't work out. That really pissed me off. All right, so we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. So annoyed. Okay. Doesn't have to be in a blender. It just blends better and it usually looks good. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I hope it's amusing. I always tell people in photos, if you can't look pretty, look funny. Okay, I'm going to, oh, no, that's not what I'm going to put it in. I'm putting it in this. And there's a reason. So, put it in a skillet. And if you put it in an iron skillet, and this is partly what makes it, where's mine? Okay, so I'm purposely putting it in this iron pan because not only is that how we're going to cook it, but it's also how we're going to serve it. So that's how this becomes a really great, easy, quick thing to make for a party. Because then, you know, oh, what am I going to serve it in? You're already serving it. It looks like some 70s hip, reused wood kind of, you know, restaurant. Look how pretty that is. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I forgot the lemon. I forgot the lemon in the lemon ricotta dip. You distracted me. Your face was so funny. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we need to lemon zest it. As I can see, it is not right. I like this coarse grater. I don't want too much of a microplane. Okay, so lots of lemon. So lemon zest and thyme are really the key here. Lemon is the key in many things. Oh, 79 cents a lemon at the grocery store. I have a bunch of lemons that my neighbor gave me, but they're getting a little long in the tooth. But 79 cents, jeez. What do you dip into the lemon dip? Okay, well, I usually like kind of like a pita chip, like a crispy pita chip. But any cracker, I guess you could do a toasted bread. I always do crackers though. Something not too buttery. I don't like the buttery crackers. That was one thing at Costco. They didn't have very many crackers. I didn't like any of the ones they had. So I had to go to another market to find the ones I want. Because I want it to be, yeah, I don't want buttery. I want a little oily, firm, like a firm one. Not one of those wafery ones. And that's better for cheese, I think. Okay, so zested, whole lemon. And now I'm going to juice this lemon. Can't believe I forgot it. Here we go. Alexa, what happened to my music? I feel so alone when there's no music. Alexa, play 70s disco. I love disco. Okay, turn up by 1, Alexa. What's everybody watching these days? I've been binge watching Homeland. Remember that like 10 years ago? Man, it's a good show. This is probably why the blender wasn't catching. You didn't have liquid in there. Lemon. Okay, I bet you're right. I bet you're right. Well, I had a little hubba, but maybe I bet you're right. I don't know. I have been having a problem with it catching lately. It is a very old blender. But man, I used to make blenders that worked. Back in my day. Yeah, this is going to be very lemony now. Oh. Time to cook. Time to blend the lemon. All right, so let's just blend this all in. Lemon, so to review, it's ricotta, Parmesan, thyme, lemon zest, lemon juice, and olive oil. Now, if you want to kind of speed it along, or not speed it along, what do you call it? Yes, I guess that's the right term. Hang on, let me move this. Alexa, play Thelma Houston. She's not listening to me. Nothing's working. I hate when it makes that clicky sound. Anyway. Oh, okay. So, put in the pan, and you can sort of start to cook it. I bet that would be good with cracked black pepper, Triscuit crackers. I have such a secret love for Triscuits. Can I tell you something? Well, I sail, and sometimes my tummy's a little funny, and the only thing that calms my tummy is Triscuits. I'm not an endorser of Triscuits, but I do love that. You know what, Trini, I think you're right. That probably is right. Wait, what size cast iron? Okay, for this one, I'm using the smaller one, but normally, for like the party for this Saturday, I would use the 10-inch cast iron, and I would use 2 of these, and I would do a third to a half a cup of Parmesan. So it kind of depends on the quantity. But if you're just using one of these, I would use the smaller saucepan. So, starting to heat that up, and I'm going to take my little rubber protector thingy off. I probably could keep it on, but it always just freaks me out to put it in the oven. And now I'm going to put it in the oven. Oh, I can check the shepherd's pie. In the oven. Okay, so we've got shepherd's pie in the oven. We've got the lemon ricotta dip in the, and it takes, oh shoot, I'm gonna run out of time. About 20 minutes for the lemon ricotta dip. And then, I don't know how that ended up taking so long. Well, let's try it. Oh my God. I could just eat a pile of this. It is so dang tasty, even without the cracker. And then imagine now the Parmesan's gonna melt. And then, oh God, it's really good. Okay, we'll check back in a couple minutes and I'm gonna leave, but I'm not. Stay too long. Take my daughter to the dentist. Let's go check my chickens. And then we'll come back and we'll be able to look at the shepherd's pie and everything. And again, if you're just joining, this is FoodTokTV. We have an array of fabulous cooks here on FoodTokTV. We've got Mama T this afternoon. We've got Trini tomorrow. And I should have the whole calendar in front of me, but I don't. But anyway, all great. You learn from everybody. Great personalities and people who are really enjoying cooking. And as I like to say, you know, don't be afraid to cook. A lot of people think, oh, I got to do it right and perfect. As you can see, I don't do it right and perfect, but it's still tasty. And it's still better than going and I don't do it right and perfect, but it's still tasty. And it's still better than going and spending a ton of money on food outside in the world. Because it's so expensive. Okay, here we go. They really want to come out. So I had to build this chicken condo because they were going up to the deck. They were even coming to my house. They were pooping everywhere. Them out a little bit. I just, I can't monitor them for the next year. No way! Oh my gosh, 1, 2, okay, 3 eggs. Wow, I know. I know you want to come out, but I can't monitor you right now. If I let them out, I can't monitor you right now. If I let them out in the late afternoon, then as soon as it goes dark, they naturally come back in. But I have to be careful because we do have Last time I had chickens, raccoons ate them. There were some coyotes around too. There we go. Okay, well, we got a bounty, huh? 3 more eggs. There you go. I'm sorry, ladies. I'll be back. Thanks. Keep tapping that screen. As if. That would be great. I should just have them peck the screen. Get lots of hearts. Freezing. Oh, what's freezing? Oh, I'm freezing. Oh, shoot. Probably because I'm getting too far from the modem. All right. Well, that was my field trip. I'm back. I'll get closer to the modem. Sorry if I froze. I was excited. Boy, I can't believe. That's a lot of eggs. Let's go check the shepherd's pie. Ooh, it smells good. It smells really good. All right, I will clean those. And let's get the shepherd's pie. And thank you so much for joining me here today on Food. I'm good now. Oh, good. Thank you, Trini. Thank you, guys. You're such a sweet group of people. Such a sweet group of people. Okay, so we can see that the sauce is coming and sort of bubbling up around there. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I would let it cook a little longer. I mean, obviously, it's all edible now. I mean, I put cooked thing on cooked thing. But for serving it, I'd like it to be a little more set. But there it is. There's the shepherd's pie. And this is not just any shepherd's pie. This is how to make Italian ingredients become an English ingredient, shepherd's pie. And then you can see this is starting to change its look a little bit. So what I like about this is if you're going over to a friend's house, you bake it, and then ideally you say to the friend, can I just pop it in for like 10 minutes, kind of warm it up? Or you could do it on the stove. But you want to have that sort of sheen, you know, sort of set on the lemon ricotta dip. And let's give it, wait, I'm going to get a chip and taste it. This wouldn't be my number one chip for this, or cracker, but I'm gonna, it's what's easy, so let's see. Right. So you just put it out there for your, they got their glass of wine. Oh. It's so delicious because, and it's kind of sweet without having sugar. That's just the lemon and thyme that gives it that taste. Oh. Oh, there's Babs. Babs, I'm just finishing out. It's just not the same without you, Babs. But really good. These are the wrong crackers for it, but we're gonna cook it a little longer. So, lemon ricotta dip, shepherd's pie. We got a meal and we got an appetizer. And we're about out of time. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to be licking this blender because I love this lemon ricotta dip so much. Oh. Yeah, it's not the same without you, Babs. Anyway, so join me next week for more fun and adventure in the kitchen, and please keep coming back to Food Talk TV. There's all kinds of fantastic culinary creators here, and you're sure to learn and sure to have some fun, and we're a nice community. And all these recipes will be on FoodTokTV.com. How many hits, how many likes did it get? Oh, wait. Oh, we're almost to 6,000. Let's get it to 6,000. Thank you guys for joining. Can you substitute a vegetable? For which one? You mean for shepherd's pie? I mean, the classic shepherd's pie has carrots and onions, but, you know, the whole idea is make it all your own, friend, you know? There's no rules. You can make it up. That's what's so fun. As long as you know a way to do a few things, you can do whatever you want. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to do. You know what I didn't add, which I forgot, is peas. That's pretty classic in the shepherd's pie. I have some frozen peas I meant to throw in there and I forgot. Oh my, I couldn't hold a thought in my head today. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have an awesome week. I will see you next week, and I will be watching all of our Food Talk TV creators on this channel. And come visit me at Daphne Brogdon. That's better. It's so funny that. Oh, it was nice to meet you too, baby Grand. Please come back. Super fun. On my channel, I also do a lot of topical stuff, and some mom stuff, but anyway, but come back to Food Talk TV and join me over at mine. Thank you. I'm at 9,000 and something, 35, 53. I'm trying to get to that magic 10,000 mark. Okay, bye guys. Now I no longer how to close this out. What happened? Oh, I hate when I do that. I do this thing, I hit it and I can't see. Oh, Babs. Well, I will edit it down, Babs, and put a shorter version of it on my channel. You're so sweet. Well, we always miss you. I know you can't be cheering us all on, but we do enjoy it. Oh, I'm Daphne Brogdon. D-A-P-H-B-R-O-G. I should have penned that. Daphne Brogdon. So I used to have a show on Food Network, and I also have a YouTube channel called Daphne Dishes Again. Yeah, yeah. Trini's a good supporter too. Upper right-hand corner, I know, but you know what I did? Trini, I did that thing where I hit it and now all the comments are super large and it's sort of taken over. And this is what I can't figure out. I keep pressing, and when I go up to upright, it just keeps giving me who the viewers are. It doesn't have the on-off. Oh boy. Wait, what if I do this one? Well, if you guys have to go, it's okay. I'll just be here trying to get off. As I lean over a hot oven. Oh!